So I'm a 36-year-old unmarried woman, and when I tell you that I am convinced that the reason I am still single at the age of 36 is because I was raised in an evangelical church, which means I was surrounded by purity culture. And I remember in youth group, they would have us make lists of all the things that we want in a potential spouse, husband, whatever. And we were told that we could be as detailed as possible because God cares about the small things, which I do think God does, but also, like, does God care if your potential husband plays guitar? I don't think so. And when I look back over guys that I have met in my life, I actually really was surrounded by really good quality men. But because they were not Christian or Christian enough for me, I completely shut it down. And maybe other people have realized this, but this is just something I've recently realized, and it's just mind-blowing to me.
What up, team? Another young lady in her upper 30s who lacks accountability, and it's everyone's fault but their own. So this one is saying that it's her religion. It's the fact that she's an evangelical Christian, and that is the reason why she's single at the age of 36. Now, I think I see a car seat in the back. Not quite sure. I might be reaching, but hopefully she's not a single mom, because that would be disastrous, right? But anyways, here's my thoughts on this, right? I feel like she's given us a lot of information. She's been surrounded by good men. She says they were either not Christian or not Christian enough, which I'm not sure I understand what that means. But I think a woman's selection process is solely based on her and who she is as a person, right? Women control access to sex, and they don't have a problem with getting or obtaining sex at all because they have control over that. But they don't control long-term commitment and marriage. Men hold the keys to that. And if you aren't able to secure a man long-term, and if you are at the age of 36, you have to look yourself in the mirror. And women refuse to do that. This lady is saying that because she was surrounded by purity culture is the reason why she is still single at the age of 36. I find that very hard to believe. I find going through life, being the age of 36, you've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, right? You've gone through a lot of good, you've gone through a lot of bad. You've been through the peaks and the valleys, the ups and the downs, and you should be able to make an informed and good judgment call on who's a good person, who's a bad person. Especially if they're within your religious beliefs, they're in your religious circle. If you aren't able to do that, you have to look yourself in the mirror, and you have to make those changes about you, because you're the common denominator. After 36 years, in my opinion, I am not the man that I need to be right now to secure or bag the woman of my dreams. So I still work on myself, and I still hold myself to a high standard. But women that seems to be their kryptonite, is accountability and self-awareness, But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this woman is on point with her assessment as to why she's still single at the age of 36? If not, leave it down in the comments. Let's start a discussion. Don't forget to leave a like, guys. Help me out with the algorithm. I'm not getting a lot of reach. See you guys on the next one. Peace.